Affordable housing is very difficult. These programs are really hard. They take a lot of different funding sources, and Interfaith just doesn't stop. They really want to be able to provide affordable housing to their community. They're such a dedicated organization with such dedicated staff. So they've gone through a lot of changes over the years, but one thing that hasn't changed is they always want to provide affordable housing for families.
I'm a believer in interfaith housing. I'm a believer in affordable housing. It is not an easy task, and the dedication and the persistence that I have seen in interfaith housing over the past 25 years has been remarkable.
If we talk about housing, I think from the perspective of comfort, security, you want a place to call home. And whether that's a rental apartment, whether it's a single room, an efficiency that you're running, or home ownership. But we all desire to have a place that we can call home, and it's ours, it's our safe haven.
The program, to me, attracts people that would not normally be able to purchase a home. If you were to look at my credit history or my finances, there's no way that I would have been approved for a standard mortgage. It's a good program for people to be given a chance, because if you go based on numbers, you're like, oh no, that's not going to work out, and I would never have been approved. But they look at everything as a whole and work with you and make your payments in such a way that you can get this dream, you can, obtain a home.
If you're not taught and you're not shown something different, you'll usually probably stay the same. This is where IHA is huge on now, is that there's some training going on for folks in the community to get them to, dream a little bit, think a little bit differently, and show them that, hey, you know what, this thing we call the American dream, it's still alive and well.
The other thing unique about Interfaith is we also own and manage our developments. So when we're in a community, we make a commitment to it. We're there not only for the people who live there, but for the community. So you don't have an absentee landlord that doesn't care about the vitality of the community and the product and the people that we are serving.
It is so important for so many different aspects of life to have a place that you can go home to.
Homeownership is definitely the core of the American dream. It's really the backbone of a family. It's the place where you gather and where you feel safe and where you feel loved.
I got three great daughters, and I couldn't imagine them not being able to come home or be in this place somewhere and them looking at me and going, well, Dad, what we doing? What we gonna do? I would say if that ever happened, we could turn to an IHA and go, hey, you know what? We need some help. Can you help us? A house is important.
The work of interfaith housing in getting folks that never dreamed of home ownership, never dreamed of renting or leasing a nice apartment or home, they've made it a reality.
When you have a program like IHA that offers housing, shelter, think of all the things you can get in a home. Not just you can get a shower, you can get some solitude, you can get some rest, all those things. Think about the mental health piece of that that it adds to. Man, when you walk in your house, you go, I'm home.
I'm happier where I am, and I'm happier in the sense that I have something that's mine, and that I can put work into everything I do. I can see the fruits of all my labor.